I think I'm in the wrong place. I need to go back. Memorial of Taiwan, Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. I'm currently going towards the Longshan Temple. It's in the heart of Taipei. And one thing is very important, every green thing is not vegetarian. This is first look of Taipei 101. Taipei 101 के मॉल ने दुखी कर दिया है, इतना दुखी कर दिया कि मैं हिंदी पे उतर आया हूँ. Race against time. I've already gotten my eSIM and my Easy card is already booked. I just have to take it from the kiosk. The problem is the kiosk closes at 11 o'clock and I have to reach there after immigration security and baggage from the belt. I don't know how much time will it take for immigration to do. I hope everything's so smoothly as possible. Let's hope for the best. I'll lose my Easy card because the kiosk will close. I'll lose my train because of that, and then the hostel will close. And I don't know what will I do. Immigration took some time. They were like, "आपका जो TSC है, it needs to be printed." I was like, "नहीं ये तो phone में है." Asked me to go and get a print, and it was whole thing. It's a chaotic evening, and as soon as you come out, the kiosk is on the right side of it. That I have to find out. यहाँ से Easy card मिलेगा. It will be already filled with 400 Taiwanese dollars. Thank you so much. From outside, you directly go to MTR, high-speed rail. MTR being the metro of Taiwan, or high-speed rail from airport to the main city center. Finally, I've reached the train station. Train to Taipei will leave at 22:40. It will take almost like 50 minutes to reach to the Taipei city center, and then from there it's like 9 minutes walk to the hostel. So I'll probably reach on time, but I was actually scared. So the train has come. Good morning everyone, this is Harshit and you're watching Highway Resident, and today is my first day in Taipei after all this shebang. This is my hostel, Angel Hostel. It's fairly okay, nothing too crazy, nothing too whiny about, but yeah, things can be better. But yeah, things are quite costly when it comes to hostels, I believe. Convenience stores like Family Mart or 7-Eleven are definitely costed, so that's the whole thing. Well, I'm currently heading towards like a drone for myself. That is what I've been longing for some time. Drones which are not available in India because, you know, China and stuff. So here in Taiwan, I believe it will be cheaper because it's almost China. It's not China, but yeah, almost China. Well, the weather app is showing 15 degrees and feels like 11, and it's definitely feeling like 11. Windy, it's chilly. Definitely gotten some warm clothes, and you definitely need some length trousers. So there's this Cathay United Bank. This is a bank which they don't charge ATM transaction fee by this bank, so I'll try getting cash out of the ATM through this bank only. I have reached to Sin Trend Market. It's all about electronics, I believe. Maybe I can be wrong. This can be a subsidiary market or the main market. There are a lot of things to eat, a lot of things to buy. Electronics precisely. I think I'm in the wrong place. I need to go back and get to the place of electronics. This is the actual building of Sing Trend. I was wondering around a subsidiary market. I was right. Well, after a quick shopping spree, I'm now heading towards the Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. It's one of the most celebrated monuments in Taipei and in Taiwan also. It symbolizes the military. Well, we are currently one of the most important memorial of Taiwan, the Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. It is dedicated to the guy Chiang Kai-shek. He led the Republic of China. Well, after the communist takeover of the mainland China, Chiang Kai-shek led this Republic of China and came onto this island, and he led this whole government till the time he died, since 1949 when they came to this island. So it's quite astonishing. He's quite an important person in Taiwanese history, and that's why this whole memorial is dedicated to him. And this should be the main attraction of this whole site. Well, behind me is the Liberty Hall, which is flanked by the National Theatre, National Concert Hall. It depicts the whole of Taiwanese culture here. Even the color blue and yellow, it symbolizes the flag of Taiwan. And the staircase behind me gets 89 stairs. This is how old he was when he died after, leading this country. whole complex sits below the main hall, in which his statue, which resembles the statue of Abraham Lincoln in Washington DC, sits with white marble. Also, there's an Ali guard mounting parade which happens every hour. It's 1:30 right now. It's probably 2 o'clock. The ceremony will start. So a lot of people, a lot of crowd which comes to see that. This is the guy, Chiang Kai-shek. Now, since we are at this building, I'll take a moment to talk about the history of Taiwan. It might seem very straightforward, but it is not. In fact, Taiwan was not even a democracy till 1987. It was a martial law for 38 years, from 1949 to 1987, by Chiang Kai-shek and his authoritarian government of single party. There was no elections, nothing, and this martial law of 38 years is one of the largest martial laws in modern history. So that period is called to be the period of white terror, in which a lot of people were put into jails. A lot of things were happened badly for the people, and eventually this reform broke into, and students came out of this area, and then they asked for democracy, and then finally Taiwan became a democracy. And in about 5 minutes, the guard change ceremony will start. Well, this is more than a spectre. It is a military ceremony. It represents something. It represents the guard that is present there to take care of this monument, to make sure that monument is taken care of. And by this building on the left side, when you enter this complex, is the National Concert Hall with all the concerts happen of Taiwan. And on the right side of the entrance is the National Library. Hi guys, well, I'm currently standing in front of the Rainbow Six. It is a place, as you can see, filled with crowd. Rainbow Six is very touristy place in Taipei. Little history: Taiwan was the first country in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage in 2019, followed by Nepal and Thailand. I mean, Nepal was a surprise to me as well. I'm currently going towards the Longshan temple. It's in the heart of Taipei. It's not just one type of temple, it's the amalgamation of Buddhism, Taoism and Confucianism, something like that, which is a type of religion. So yeah, it's the most visited temple in Taipei. Well, as modern as Taiwan might become, it's still China and it's still very traditional. Look at the top of the temples here. I mean, you can see a lot of carvings of wooden with colored, emblazonment, and of course dragons are everywhere, and of course the two main important. Well, the vibrant and fluid, religious culture of Taiwan is. This temple also has hundreds of deities designated to different creatures and elements of this world, like sea, animals, all sort of things. And this shows all the amalgamation that their culture have gone through. And of course, in the middle of all this sits Buddha. As the gods are, the offerings to the god are also very mixed. They would give anything which kids would eat: fruits, chocolates, toffees. That's quite different from what we do. It's quite predefined things which we have to give it to the gods. It depends on what kind of god which we are worshipping. So we keep trying, we keep asking God what we want, and we keep trying till the time we don't get it or we don't want it anymore. So that's what is happening. I'm seeing a girl, she's asking God, I don't know what, she's throwing the stones or the wooden things. It's a type of thing they do here in Taiwan, and asking for a combination to come. And since it is not coming, she's doing it again and again. For the past 15 to 20 minutes, she's doing the same thing. Situated right in middle of the hustle and bustle and traffic of Taipei, this quiet quiet temple is so soothing. It soothes your soul. You don't want to leave. You just sit and want to absorb the energy. It's just something that happens in these kind of places where you just want to sit and relax, and your soul relaxes, not your body only. And then you just start your work for the next thing that you have to do. For me, the next thing what I have to do today is to go to Taipei 101. It was the tallest building in the world before Burj Khalifa was made. So I have to find some vegan or vegetarian food to eat. As of now, 7-Eleven, this one, and Family Mart. They are two of the most famous convenience stores in Taiwan and Japan and China, probably all of Southeast Asia. And they do have vegan and vegetarian stuff. You just have to use Google Translate and find out. Finding out restaurant is a bit difficult right now, so I'll probably go inside two of these convenience stores and find out if I can get an option for me. And one thing is very important: every green thing is not vegetarian. Even if everything is written perfectly fine, you have to use Google Translate, because somewhere or the other you'll find pork in a small letters in Chinese or Mandarin, and then you're like, okay, it has pork. It has happened with me. I have to keep things back from the counter, so just use Google Translate. लोशांग टेम्पल के पीछे एक गली है जिसमें बहुत सारे जो होमलेस बुढ़े बुढ़ियाँ वो सब आराम से अपनी लाइफ बिता रहे हैं. आई डोंट नो कैसे क्या है, बट दे आर ईटिंग फूड and they are smoking cigarettes and they are talking to each other. As I'm approaching Taipei 101, the atmosphere suddenly changed. A lot of lightings because of Christmas probably. A lot of shops they've opened, malls are there, huge buildings, well decorated, a lot of lights, a lot of people hanging around. So it's a festive atmosphere right now. They're playing Choli ke piche kya hai? This whole street is filled with performing arts. All sort of people who are selling things, performing things, asking for money. This is a huge thing. This area is known for that. And this is the first look of Taipei 101. Although उसके आसपास बहुत सारी बिल्डिंग बन गई हैं. From here, certainly a better view of Taipei 101. I am going right now is definitely some restaurant inside this building. It's basically an ordinary mall. Finally, I'm so happy to find food to eat. It's been so long today. I haven't eaten much because of running and everything. But yeah, there's shopping mall and then there's food everywhere. Now to find Veg Freak. It's like a chain of sorts. Provide vegetarian stuff. Luckily, they have info board for all the types of restaurants. It's available in this shopping mall. Basically, you have a lot of options. What kind of vegan food or meat you want to have, with all the prices written there. It's quite convenient. I think she's gonna boil everything together and then probably serve it to me on a bowl, a huge bowl. And I have to find somewhere to sit to eat. Finally, आज का dinner मिल गया है. Anyways, ये है आज का dinner. Huge bowl of noodles and everything. It's around 261 Taiwanese dollars. So yeah, that's it. बैठने की जगह नहीं मिली. It's so crowded. I think whole of Taipei has come to this restaurant. But anyways, let's see how the food is. थोड़ी देर पहले भूख लग रही थी, फिर मैंने ये ऑर्डर कर दिया. मैं खाते खाते थक गया हूँ और ये ख़त्म नहीं हो रहा है. Taipei 101 के मॉल ने दुखी कर दिया है. इतना दुखी कर दिया कि मैं हिंदी पे उतर आया हूँ, तो लोगों ने जगह घेर ली है दूसरों के लिए. चलो ठीक है, अपने लोगों के लिए सब जगह सारी जगह गिरी हुई है. पूरा ताइपे यहाँ पर खाना खाने आ गया. पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है. ऊपर से फिर वेजिटेरियन फूड ढूंढो तो पता नहीं, उसके लिए पूरी मैथ लगानी पड़ती है कि ये है वो है. कुछ पता ही नहीं है. मुझे नहीं पता भाई उसको क्या बोलते हैं अभी. वीगन पोक चॉप और वीगन चिकन क्या होता है, कैसा टेस्ट करता है. तो मुझे भूख लग रही थी, मैंने बहुत कुछ मंगा लिया. उसके बाद फिर नूडल्स कौन से, तो मुझे तो जो पता था मैंने वो मंगवा लिए. इतने सारे हो गए कि वो पूरा बोल 4 लोग एक साथ खा सकते हैं. ऊपर से मुझे लगा कि थोड़ा सा स्पाइसी कम होगा, क्योंकि आई डोंट नो मैंने क्यों सोचा ये. ऊपर से मैंने उसमें चटनी और डाल ली लाल मिर्च की. ऊपर से वो और और बुरा हो गया, मेरा मुंह और जल रहा है। अब मुझे वॉशरूम जाना है।